that actually kind of worked out because like after that, like
No.
then I started hanging out with some of the other people that I met that day in their stream, and they got me to try Kaizo the other day.
Mm.
And see, like for me, it's like I've watched enough Kaizo where it's like, yeah, I feel like you watch someone do something enough. You're gonna suffer a little bit, but you feel a little more confident than if you've never seen it or done it, at all.
Yeah.
And I also, I mean, Mario World was my first game, so it's not like I'm not familiar with it. It was more just like, oh, I know this is gonna be a lot of dying, but I'll be able to get it.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised I got as far as I did. I got 4.5 levels in, and I only stopped because I got to a point where it's like, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And there was no one to be like, try this thing. But they came and watched for a little while. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. I noticed everybody talks more in the vanilla version. Just stop talking. I know where I'm going.
Oh, you I thought you meant the chat.
No. I meant in game.
NPCs,
No.
Man.
No.
Yeah, that is the benefit. Like that's I think the reason why I've also liked the Fusion rando so much is because normally Metroid Fusion has a ton of talking. It's like go and do this thing and then talk to a computer and the story develops. And that's how it works, and then it gives you something new and then rinse and repeat for the rest of the game. Like every time you do the thing you're supposed to do, then okay, go check with the computer. And the rando takes all that out.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're just enjoying the game, you're just doing all the checks.
Yeah.
So that game though was like broken. That was the thing. They had to fix it because
Fusion?
like essentially it was made only to be linear. So like let's say you take all the text out and all the dialogue and you open up the game. Well then, a lot of like the things were not actually in place. So like you had to do things in the order that they were supposed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, you try and do things out of order, things wouldn't be ready and they wouldn't activate, and nothing would be working.
Right.
So the game had to basically be figured out. Like they had to figure out how to activate all these things for like the sequence breaking.
Okay. Oh shit.
So.
I feel like I missed some stuff, but whatever. We're flying. We're doing our thing.
You did it.
Yeah.
Look at all that Hyrule behind you. Like, there's like, I like how the mountain shows like there's all this land behind the mountain,
mm-hmm.
and you just never go to it.
Yeah.
Makes me think of like Breath of the Wild, where there's like this tall mountain that goes around the whole game,
mm-hmm.
almost, and it's like obviously too tall to go scale.
Yeah. I don't need that. That's compass. I don't need it. Or it's map, one of the two.
You need the compass.
Why? There's no counter. I'm fine.
How do you know where the chests are?
Skill.
Oh, he's a pro.
Pro-am. I hate these rooms to a degree. I just find them annoying.
Yeah, I agree.
They're just a time kill. All right. Yeah, we're through it.
Look at that, it's a spaceship.
Yeah, once again, I'm used to having different weaponry at this point.
Like a better sword?
Better sword, silver arrows, hammer, just fire rod, shit like that.
Just something.
I'm so used to having different items.
Yeah, that one seed that I got the 29 time on,
Mm-hmm.
all of the items were like at the beginning.
Really?
Like, yeah, just like.
Well,
So
that's why you
normally,
got that time.
yeah, no, that is like usually. So the only things you only need like 5 things in order to beat the game.
Okay.
Because you have to like basically just open the red door to get to, the boss. And I think the certain items that they require you to get help fight that boss as well. So it's basically get the things to do the last part of the game.
Got it.
So, and I found like everything like right away. And then it was just a matter of like, okay, go unlock red doors and run to the end.
That was silly. I did not mean for that. That set me back. Not by much, but...
Even when you make mistakes, just say that that was on purpose. You want people to think you're good, you know? Oh, you got him.
No, I wanted it that way. Holy shit, what am I doing? Just because I don't have, like, 18 hearts right now. But I believe that's the right one.
I wasn't expecting to have a conversation while you streamed. And it's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this either. What are you? Oh, that's compass. Map was downstairs. That's right. Okay. Well, anyways. Hey, now I know where my chests are, even though it didn't really ever... I'd never figured out how to read that. Like, it just... Like, small chests never appeared for me. Alright.
I was watching one of the new South Park specials last night.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this for the longest time. So apparently, like, the regular like episodic show is on Max.
Yeah.
And then Paramount Plus has been getting hour-long South Park specials like twice a year.
Really?
And these are like an event. You know, this is like a mini movie.
Yeah.
You know. And oh my gosh, like the episode last night was the parodies were on Prime, the drink Prime, and OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
And that was what the episode was making fun of.
Jesus.
And basically they didn't have Prime, they had something called Cred. And all the kids were like, "Man, you got Cred?" Like, "Yeah, I got Cred." Like, "Oh, we got more Cred than you." You know, and then they're making groups to discriminate people who don't have Cred.
Jesus.
It just kept going.
You got Cred? Oh my word, like, I am not doing well with this guy right now. He is...
Oh,
he fucked
double
me.
dunked you.
Yeah.
But yeah, then this one kid, his parents wouldn't let him have Cred, so then he got an empty bottle and put apple juice in it. And when they found out, he lost all his Cred, and all of his friends who were part of his group lost all their Cred because they were associated with him.
Oh.
And then Stan's parents started OnlyFans, and it just kept going. Like, Randy was like his dad.
Yeah.
All he would do is get Cred.
Why am I making that mistake?
And pour it on himself, basically. And like just.
Jesus.
But yeah, so they got like these are like 50-minute episodes. It's
okay.
It's more like they actually like fleshed out some like longer stories and stuff, because usually their episodes are pretty short.
They're like 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a basic show. It's a basic cable show. Yeah. I don't have Paramount Plus, but I'm sure there's a way I can get my hands on it.
I didn't either. So when my friends were over, my one friend was like, "Where's that episode where they all like it shows the future where they all grow up?" Because there's like an episode
The
where
COVID episode.
like all the kids are like they're like the adults in their 40s,
Shit.
and then all the adults are in the senior home, like Grandpa usually is.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a future episode, like what happens to everyone after COVID.
Yeah.
That's what it was about.
Mm-hmm.
And like we couldn't find the episode, and then when we looked it up, it's like, oh, this is like a whole special edition, and it's 2 parts, so it's two 50-minute episodes.
Yeah. Because I believe that one's on Hulu.
No, that one was on Paramount.
Oh, it's not on Hulu?
I don't think it is.
I've been told I need to watch it. Like, I have to watch that one by some people, and I don't.
So, here's the other thing, though, is like it kind of tied into the other like things they were doing in the show. So it was like, even though the show and like they got like Max and Paramount Plus are like separated, there's like actually like consistency in the stories.
Okay.
So it's almost like there's like certain stuff that happened in the show where like now they're in like the Paramount episodes or whatever.
Okay. Well, this is the worst I've done on this guy since I was a child.
Oh, this guy can just like he just does that sometimes.
It's so aggravating, dude. If you don't line yourself up just right, he will throw you through that hole. And that center one's the killer, dude. That one will destroy you.
What's the worst boss to fight here, where you can fall? Because like this sucks, but I feel like there's
that I've fought so far.
Other things here.
The like six-eyed version of this dude. I don't know why I find him so difficult. He's really not, but like that guy was kind of a pain in the ass. There was one where you sent me, and it was the boss from Turtle Rock. Shit.
Here?
Yeah.
I
don't remember the rando it was, though, like off top of head. No.
Yeah, I've sent you a few.
Son of a bitch. I am not doing well. Alright. What up, Mandy? How you doing? Doing good today? Well, there goes my 4.5 hour. Yeah, there's been a few bosses here that kind of sucked ass. I know the Turtle Rock one is garbage here. Jesus, will you stop throwing me off the fucking edge? He's like, no. You die. Alright. Well, that sucked. It's what it is, though. I mean, what are you gonna do, right?
Well, I mean, you faced him like a man instead of running away and falling down a pit, you know.
Or resetting the map. That was one option I had, so. Doing awesome. About to start Pokemon and finish my decks. Oh, Pokedex. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're having a good Friday. I got the CileSkunk on call. We weren't really anticipating him actually like hanging and talking, so here we are.
If I get a customer, I'm gonna have to go, but
yeah, that's fine.
It started with like, hey, let's do a sound check, and then we just started talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Hello.
And we never stopped talking. Well, I did. I started concentrating. Oh, sweet. I went down to 3 hearts.
So which Pokemon are you playing, Mandy? I've been wanting to kind of get back into some of the older Pokemon stuff. I'm not a fan of like the new stuff.
I didn't mind Arceus.
I haven't played that one. That's the only one I am interested in.
It's actually really fun. I gotta get back into it. You're playing Violet? I don't think I've played Violet. In fact, I know for a fact I haven't played Violet because I was honest and the other day when I said I stopped playing around Gen 2.
Yeah, the Gen 1 through 3 has a lot of different hacks, and I'm sure there's hacks for like the DS ones, but I'm old school. I like the feel of Game Boy for the structure of what Pokemon is.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I don't like the newer ones, because it still feels like it's trying to be the Game Boy games instead of trying to evolve into a console game.
Got you. Arceus
And
actually
Arceus
felt like
Arceus feels like it's trying to do that in that.
it actually did. I think it did it really well. Brilliant Diamond, huh? Is that like a re-release of Diamond? Or
Yeah,
am I
that was
just
the remake.
psychotic and thinking weird thoughts? Oops.
There was Brilliant, Diamond, and something Pearl. I can't even remember the Pearl one.
Black Pearl. No.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
That just makes me want to go Shining. Shining Pearl. Okay. Shiny Pearl?
I miss Jack Sparrow. I miss the Pirates movies. Black Pearl.
I hate the fact he can do that.
Oh man, got you again.
Dude, he is destroying me today. Hey, how did you survive?
Yeah, I completed the Leaf Green Pokédex for Gen 3. I transferred the completed Sapphire of 200 Pokemon.
I keep looking over at Shining, and all I can think of is mixing Pokemon with The Shining.
Don't give me ideas. You know I'll make
Come
you something
play
for
with
that.
us, Ash.
I'll make. I'll make something that's a mix of Pokemon and The Shining.
If you do that, can I use it as like one of my sound alerts?
No, that's not. Because you're bringing it up. Like I kind of want to see what I can find now. You know.
Oh, you couldn't beat eggs. That was my favorite insult to throw to my mom. She'd be like, "Don't make me beat you. You couldn't beat eggs. I'll whoop you. Or I'll whip you. You couldn't whip cream." Just damn it. Dude, he is just knocking me around, man. He's knocking me around worse than... Never mind, I'm not finishing that statement. Take the licks,
Yeah,
take the lick.
Basically got all the Pokemon, and then I bred all the Pokemon, so my PC had every Pokemon you could get. I had, like, Fire-type box, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. I just, got all the Pokemon. I didn't just complete the decks, I actually had them all.
All right.
And then my sister saved over my game of 2,500 hours.
Holy fuck, right out the gate he hits me towards that hole.
And, yeah. That was when I was like, I'll just... You know what, if they ever make a game with all the regions, I'll play that.
That would be
I still
fun.
haven't
That
done
would
that.
actually be a lot of fun.
Seriously, I think the biggest moneymaker they could ever do is...
Fuck you, boss.
Oh, he almost knocked you off, too. He almost got you.
What a turd.
I feel like the biggest moneymaker they should do is just go back to Gen 3 Game Boy Advance graphics, turn it 1080p,
Mm-hmm.
and then allow you to choose which region to start in. And then that will be your, like, if you have like your character profile card, it like shows you like what region you're from. And then every time you want to go to a new region, you have to start fresh with like, a new card. Well, no, you get to keep your original card, but essentially you don't get to bring like your maxed out like champion like level Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then like hell, just like if they could even like make it so it's like, you can link up with people and then find your friends in the game if you're like able to get in the same, online game or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they have to do. Like, they don't have to do this like 3D. Like, I could care less if the game's in 3D. I care about like does the game flow well, does it play well, and that's it.
Yeah.
And does it have all the stuff that I want? Like, you don't have to give me a motorcycle legendary that turns into a jet airplane.
Oh, come on, those are the best.
No, that ruined it for me.